Okay, let's see, what's the video today? Man, I gotta say, doing a video a week, it's like really fucking hard. Okay, guys, what am I supposed to talk about? It's on the table, okay. Piece of talent. Hey guys, I did a video about this like at the beginning of the year saying it was like my favorite video and shit, but I didn't do a review. What? I didn't do a review on Piece of Talent? What the fuck is wrong with me? Well, let's get the show on the road. Let's start. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna know what love is. Do 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 do. I want you to show me. Oh, hey guys, how you doing? It is your pal Chris, aka MrRamone420, coming with a brand new review, and it has been a long fucking time since I've done a review. My apologies. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I know most of the time I'm doing packaging, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are sick of it, and you're saying, Chris, when are you going to get to review? Well, I am, and it's one I talked about at the beginning of the year, and it was for a film I proclaimed as like my favorite film of 2014, but I never did a review, and people were saying, well, Chris, do a fucking review. Well, I ain't doing a fucking review, so shut your fucking mouth. That was to the people that said do a fucking review, but not to you. Today I'm talking to you about pieces of talent. Now, if you're a fan of my channel, you're a fan of underground independent films, you probably have a great idea of what piece of talent is. But if you don't, well, let me describe to you. It is written, directed, produced, edited, catered, wined and dined by an amazing, incredible director, Joe Stauffer, and it stars the lovely and beautiful Kristi Ray, and without him, will be one of my most favorite actors of all time, David Long. Wow. It is, when it comes down to it, it is a quintessential serial killer film, but it's done in such a way where you're intrigued, you want to see more of it. It kind of goes from two perspectives. One from Kristi Ray, who's Charlotte in the film. She's a starving actress, a waitress who's working at Eddie. Very lovely, but shitty and scuzzy stripper bar. Her life is just in shambles, and she doesn't get it easy. And in a way, she deserves a lot more. It's just a person that doesn't ask for much, but she deserves it. And plus, she has a very, how should I say, cuntish mother. If you watch the film, you're going to say, ooh, she's a cuntish mother. Or say, uber cunt. The other perspective is in the hands of David Long. This man right here. David is a filmmaker in the sense of the word. He describes himself as he wants to make something beautiful. And perspective, he does. How should I say? It comes off as an elaborate film. These two people meet, and the connection that comes together is amazing. You could see that they belong together, and there's something really enticing about it. Now, over the film, you see her trying to figure out that she wants to be an actress, and he is a director. He tells her he's gonna, be putting her in his biggest project, something that will make everyone see that life is art, and art can be extremely bloody. And his perspective, while this is going on, he's doing killings, and he's destroying people in the most elaborate way. I mean, Wow, it's so cool. But over the time of the film, uh, she kind of worries about his methods and was wondering what's happening, to the point of the elaborate finale where you see the film that he directs and makes is awe-inspiring, and it scares her to death. But the question is, will she make it out alive? Will she survive the uh, the design and the structure that is David's film? Okay, so now the question is, did I like it or not? Well, if you saw my video at the beginning of the year, you know what my answer is. If you don't remember it, you're probably just like me. This was as close to perfection as it can get. Joe Stauffer, in his first film, created something that people like Michael Bay and Joe Schumacher could never put out, and that is pieces of art. This was such an amazing film. Joe figured out a way to create a vision for this film and put in three different perspectives: real life, the point of view of the camera, which I believe is what David Long wanted to see in this world, and David Long's vision for this world, what he had in his head, which ranged from happy, happy, fun time to miserable death, blood everywhere, with naked women, him screaming his head off, visions of hatred and death all around, which can be a beautiful thing if it's shot that way. And it is. Joe basically did everything on this film, and it worked in such a way. The opening title sequence is a masterpiece. I mean, holy fuck, is that good? And it just goes on from there. Editing on this film was just perfection. It works so well, on all aspects. Uh, from the stripper club to the, grassy fields where David filmed his talent. And the designs, just amazing. Let's talk about the actors. Kristi Ray. Kristi Ray is, oh, stunning. Just like my new Hollywood crush or film crush. She's just so beautiful. There's a hint of innocence. In a way, a virgin sense that comes off with Kristi. She likes to help. She likes to help people and take care of them, and in a way that I think David sees, and it wants him to bring her along for the ride, just to see what will happen. Because in her, he sees his greatest addition to this film. What happens with that? That's a different story. Now, David. I love the fact that David Long is playing David Long. David Long will, without a doubt, be like my newest character in a film forever. Like, there's just great characters. Joe Pesci in Goodfellas. Uh, Robert De Niro in Raging Bull. It's just, they're on a screen, you're going to remember them forever, and this is what David does. When he was killing, when he was talking, his aneurysms to the world, the way he felt about life, you understand where he's coming from. You're a little off by the killing, but technically not me, because it was just like, you almost get like, it just a serenity towards it. And it worked. Honestly, for as good as Joe is, it helps to have the connection between Kristi Ray and David Long, and that is why it was my favorite film of the year. Uh, Seriously, guys, if you haven't seen this film, I encourage you to check it out. Buy it, rent it.
Do it! Just do it!
Thank you, Mr. LaBeouf. I appreciate that. So, guys, I'm going to give you a link to the movie's website where you can pick up a DVD or a Blu-ray if you want, as well as a David Long bobblehead and a booster, because who doesn't need one of those? I do. Uh, it's a great fun time. Ooh, I should really check it out, which I keep telling you. Also, I'm going to give you a link to my Facebook page, because honestly, that's kind of the best way to get in contact with me. Whether I respond, I don't know. Oh, I'm such an asshole for that. But guys, thank you so much. Tune in next week where I'll be doing an unpackaging of a movie I just got. So yay! Guys, I appreciate the time that you've actually checked out my videos and see what I've been doing. Love y'all. Hope that all of you stick around. You guys are the best. I really appreciate it. Well, until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and don't drink the Kool-Aid. See ya.